Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another Dehancer tutorial. This time we'll be talking about Dehancer more on Davinci Resolve because I've been getting a lot of questions over on my Instagram about how I color grade. So I'm going to walk you guys through what I do. So here's the before with nothing on it. This is just straight out of camera, S-Log3, and this is fully color graded. So my first note is just the corrector. It's just to get the footage looking right. And then my second note is actually Dehancer and what's making the footage look how it looks. You can see that this is kind of just bringing up the shadows a little bit and bringing down the highlights, just making it look a little bit more soft and dreamy because that's what I want my weddings to look like. And I will walk you guys through Dehancer on Davinci Resolve. So the first step, you want to choose your camera. I have the Sony a7S III and I shot in S-Log S Gamut 3. Scrolling down, I've actually disabled the film look. I know that Dehancer is a film emulation add-on, but I just use their built-in conversion LUT and the bloom and the halation, and that's how I get my footage looking how it looks. And scrolling past film developer, because I just have it disabled, I do have film compression enabled. I love the look that this gives, kind of makes it soft and dreamy. And I'll show you guys what that looks like before and after. You can really see it in the dress and in the clouds. It just kind of brings the highlights down, making it look softer and more dreamy, like I've already said. And I'm also going to scroll past expand because it's not enabled, and we're going to go straight down to print. This is where most of the look comes from. Here's a before and after. You can see that there's a lot more contrast, a lot more color that gets added into the image before and after there. And scrolling past color head, because I'm again not using it. Film grain, I'm also not using this one right now. I do use film grain on occasion if it's the look that the couple wants or a look that I'm trying to go for. Down to halation, I'm using the 8mm Super 8 and the amplify level is about 30, which is kind of a random number that I scroll to until it looks good. Here is it before and after. In this image, you can kind of just see that it's adding more warmth to the image. Also, here's a better example. You guys still just might not be able to see this on YouTube just because the quality's not there. But basically what it's doing is just, again, adding more warmth to the highlights. But what halation actually does is it adds like a red outline to the highlights. It's an effect that happens on actual film footage, but I love the way that it makes the video look. All right, and back to this shot, we're gonna go down to bloom. Bloom is one that I love, and again, you can't see it too well on this one. If you focus on the veil and the dress, you can kind of just see that it's adding more softness to the veil and the dress highlights. Here's another good example. You can kind of just see it on the bride and also kind of on the groom. It's just adding more bloom, kind of spreading out the highlights. Again, just making it look softer. That's mainly my goal with wedding videos, is just making them look soft and dreamy. And then scrolling down through the rest, I'm not using any of these other options. That's not saying that they're not useful. They are definitely useful tools. I just choose not to use them. I'm just showing you guys how I get the look of my videos. Here's another cool example. I simply just copy and paste both of these nodes onto other clips. And then all it takes is just a little adjustment on the first node. As you guys can see, this one was a pretty intense before and after, but you guys can see that it still got the footage looking amazing. Mostly all this clip took was just some lift in the shadows and bringing down the highlights, just so there wasn't so much contrast in the image like you can see before and after. But that's pretty much it. That's how I color grade my footage. If you guys would like to check out Dehancer, I'll leave a link in the description below, and also you guys can use my code for a discount when you guys are purchasing Dehancer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you guys have any further questions, and I will see you guys in the next video.